This video will talk about the latest events in the Suboxone tooth decay lawsuits and the settlement amounts we think victims can reasonably expect in these cases and how long a Suboxone settlement might take. As everyone watching this probably knows, Suboxone is a prescription drug used for the treatment of opioid addiction. Scientific evidence has shown that using the Suboxone film can cause severe and acute tooth decay, tooth loss, and other dental problems. These issues were evident soon after Suboxone hit the market, and the manufacturer was well aware of it. Despite knowing about the problem, they did not include any warning about tooth decay on the drug label until the FDA stepped in and required a warning in June 2022. Individuals who used Suboxone before June 2022 and suffered serious dental issues are now filing product liability lawsuits against the manufacturer. These lawsuits claim that the company negligently failed to warn about the risk of tooth decay. A growing number of these cases have already been filed, and thousands more are expected. In February 2024, a new Suboxone tooth decay class action MDL was created, consolidating all federal cases for discovery and initial test trials before a single judge in the Northern District of Ohio. As of May 1st, just 4 months after its formation, the Suboxone MDL already has over 200 cases. After the consolidated discovery phase, a handful of test cases will be selected for bellwether jury trials. These trials will help both sides understand what to expect if all the cases went to trial, and they're designed to facilitate global settlement negotiations. Our lawyers estimate that the settlement payouts for Suboxone tooth decay lawsuits will likely range from $50,000 to $150,000, with very small cases potentially receiving less and some cases potentially settling for more. However, if these cases go to trial, the verdict payouts could be significantly higher, potentially exceeding $1 million, especially if punitive damages are awarded. Are we jumping the gun with settlement amount estimations? Absolutely. All of these estimates are very preliminary. We're still in the early stages of the Suboxone tooth decay litigation, making it difficult to predict the final settlement amounts with a crystal ball. While these predictions may seem speculative, they're based on the assumption that the lawsuits will be successful and supported by strong evidence. Now let's dive into the recent procedural updates. Plaintiffs in the MDL have been asking for a tolling agreement to avoid having to file before the statute of limitation expires. Defendants, on the other hand, want to force plaintiffs to file thousands of lawsuits, hoping some will drop out due to effort and cost. The judge in the MDL is doing something resembling a tolling agreement. By June 14, 2024, plaintiffs' lawyers need to file a comprehensive complaint on the master MDL docket, listing all individual plaintiffs they have, instead of having to file individual lawsuits for each one. This will alleviate, at least for the time being, the need to file a separate lawsuit in every case to protect the statute of limitations. The other big development is that DIVOR is pushing to focus on general causation before specific causation. General causation means proving Suboxone can cause dental issues like tooth decay, requiring scientific evidence and expert testimony. Specific causation would be proof that Suboxone directly caused dental problems in a specific individual plaintiff, using personalized evidence like dental records. Honestly, proving specific causation will be tough in some cases, but general causation seems straightforward. Suboxone in the film form is highly acidic and causes severe dental harm with prolonged use. This has been well documented for many years, with reports of tooth decay, cavities, infections, and tooth loss. So why do you care about this procedural nonsense? This issue is crucial because if the defense wins this motion, it could delay the litigation by a year, although our lawyers believe this is unlikely. If you used Suboxone for at least 6 months before June 2022 and suffered tooth decay, tooth loss, or other dental problems, you may be able to file a lawsuit and get compensation. Call us today at 800-553-8082.